G'day, Nigel here from Sax School. So, take 5, a classic tune. Paul Desmond recorded a fantastic version of it, the original version with the Dave Brubeck Quartet. And hopefully you've already looked at the lesson where we've covered the melody. In this lesson, we're going to have a look at the solo. It's a cracking solo on this recording. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through it step by step. I'll start off by playing it along with the backing track, and then we'll look at it note by note. Here we go. Okay, it's a really rhythmical solo, isn't it? It's really cool. It feels right, even though it's in 5/4. There's 5 beats in the bar. And that's a really cool thing to check out, actually. The fact that Paul Desmond, when he recorded this solo, is playing really rhythmically and makes it sound so easy, even though it's actually quite difficult. So let's go through and look at the phrases one by one. Just a reminder that we're in the key of C minor. So we've got B flats, E flats, and A flats all the way through this piece of music. Okay, so the first phrase starts at figure D in the music, and it sounds like this. So let's look at those notes. It starts on a high G, and it goes G, F, E flat, low G, C, D, E flat. You with me? Okay, the next phrase starts on high C, C, G, F, E flat, F, C, E flat, C, D, E flat, G. You with me? And then we've got this cool line, C, E flat, C, D, G, C, E flat, C, D, B flat, G. Alright, the next phrase is kind of the same. C, E flat, C, D, F. Goes to an F instead of a G there. F, C, E flat, C, D, G. So let's try that second one. Alright, cool. So let's go from the beginning of the solo down to that point now. Nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. So after that he starts on a long F, F with the octave key on. F, and then E flat, D, C, and then low F, high F, B flat, G, E flat, C. So let's try playing those 4 bars. So this is from bar 34 in the music, and when this F comes in, it's just after the beat. So it's 3, 4, 5, 1, bar. Don't know why. Who knows? But it seems to work. So let's do it like that. Here we go. Bar 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? And then we've got the end of that bar, low F, and then into bar 38, C, E flat, C, D, F, C, D, B flat, C, D, E flat, F. You with me? So let's do those notes one more time. So at the end of bar 37, it's a low F, and then at bar 38, C, E flat, C, D, F, C, D, B flat, C, D, E flat, F. So let's try playing those notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and the next two bars almost the same, but starting on a G this time. G, A, F, G, C. G, A, F, G, A, B flat, C. Alright, cool. And then in bar 42, we're starting at a high D. So there's D with the palm key and our octave key at the back. You tongue the first one, and the second one you scoop up to it, so you get this sound. Ta, wah, something like with my jaw, wah, dropping down and then tightening back up again. Ta, wah. So it's D, D, B flat, G, E flat, C, A, F, and then low C, and then B flat. And the next line I'm going to show you in a second, so let's do that much so far. D, D, B flat, G, D, 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 B flat, G, D, C, A, F. Alright, and then it's low C up to high B flat. This is a little bit tricky, this one. It goes F, E flat, D, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, C, C. I think one more time. So we start on beat 5 with that C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's look at that whole 4-bar phrase from bar 42. From there, D, D. It's high, that, isn't it? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, just one long phrase left now. Low F, high F, low F, E flat, D, C. Low F, high F, C, D, E flat. And then the next one's almost the same. Low F, high flat, high F, low F, E flat, D, C. Low F, D flat, low F, D, B flat, C, A, G. And we hold that G for 5 counts and then another one for 5 counts. So let's go slowly all the way through from 46 right to the end of the solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. That's all the way through the solo for take 5. Fantastic. There's some tricky little things in there, mostly with the rhythms and the fact that there's 5 beats in the bar. So you really got to just think about the rhythm and keep in your mind where the beat is all the way through. But that's brilliant. So let's try playing it all the way through the solo now, a little slower than the original from D, and let's see if we can tie all those phrases together. You with me? Here we go, back to D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. That's fantastic. If you can play through it at that speed, then you just got to gradually speed it up a little bit more to get it up to the track speed. Fantastic. Right, the next step now is, because you know the notes, you know the rhythms, you know all the fingerings, you know how it all works. The next step is to start playing along with the original recording and listen out to all the little inflections that Paul Desmond puts into his playing. The way he articulates some of the notes, some of them he keeps them short, some of them he slurs some of the other ones. Check out where all of those are, even where he breathes. And also, have a good listen to his tone, because the quality of his tone is really cool. He's got such a lovely sound. And before you know it, you'll be able to play it exactly like he can. So, keep practicing hard on that. Good luck with it, and I'll see you on the next lesson.